Hey Clashers, Dragons and Dragon Riders are insanely powerful on Town Hall 18, and the reason for this is the new spell and as well the buff to the Super Wizard Blimp. This combination with the new level of the Dragon Riders makes this strategy really powerful. I think we should jump into some live attacks so you can really see how powerful this is, and as well, all of those attacks are done with a legend modifier, which means if you're playing anywhere in the game where you have no modifiers, well, you will know that those attacks are going to be even crazier overkills. If you're playing in one of the higher leagues with modifiers, you can clearly see this strategy works as well against the toughest of the modifiers. So let's dive in. The most important thing you want to start things off with is this Super Wizard Blimp. With this one, you're setting up the pathing for the dragons kind of the same way as what you would do with the Royal Champion Charge. But you just get less value, but you have more spell support than with the back end, especially with the Totem spell is really, really nice. Now, let's take a look at this. We have poison towers, which you usually try to avoid with those blimps, as well as the bomb hive, because this thing can take down your super wizards as they're invisible. So as soon as that is out, be careful with it. Instead, we're going now from the other side. So like this, we're going to use just like that. I will use the totem spell like this. Then 2 Rockadoons to clean things up. And let's see how far we can make it into the base. Just like this. We have the Rage in here. Another Invis should be quite nice. So that's good for us. Let's see how far we are going to make it. Looking good at least for now. That is amazing. Let's do another Invis. Come on. Ooh, can we splash? Can we splash? Yes! Okay, that was clutch. Oh my, that was amazing. Okay, so really good start for us. Next step now is the Archer Queen Giant Arrow from this top side. I would like to take down the air defense and maybe as well, I don't know, the bottom air defense as well. Let's see what we're going to get. Yes, 2 air defenses. The backhand sweeper is not as problematic, so that's completely fine. We can already start as well with the archers for cleanup. So let them work a little bit at this top side as they're figuring out and get their value in. The next step then are the dragons. They're typically quite fast, but I want to set up the pathing for them first. And then as soon as the giant and the queen are doing their job at the top side, we can then get ready with the rest. Let's use 1 totem right here. Dragons in. Dragon Riders in. The Royal Champion can be used on this far right side, just for the pathing. So that's then good for us. The action figure took down the next thing for us as well, so that's good. We can now use the warden ability as black mines are popping up, so that's really, really great. So now let's try to somehow overpower this core quickly, because this thing is just so scary. Another distraction. We have the freeze here. Let's use the freeze over there. That's good. Again, we can distract the sweeper so things are not getting pushed away. We have the minion prince. Come on, turn around, minion prince. Turn around, turn around. Come on, turn around. Okay, he kind of did turn around, right? To like some degree. So can we protect? Should we protect the Archqueen on the back end? Is that good? That I would just protect her. I'm not sure if that's good or bad, but I think that should be fine for sure. Let's get the wall break in here. We have the next Cesta going down. And while the back end is still like slowing down a little bit, we should be good to go with a really nice 3-star from our side. We have, okay, Queen just went down. We have 2 of the heroes alive. We have some dragons and such alive. So a really good start to this. And remember, Town Hall 18 is no joke. And those are maxed out based on Legend Modifier. So really nice first attack. So let's continue with the next one. This is now a Rage Invis base where you have to be a little bit tricky, because something you might not be aware of, if the Guardian explodes, all your Super Wizards are gone. So whenever you blimp somewhere close to the Guardian, it is always a huge risk. So let's go in from a little bit further from the bottom side. So we have the blimp with the hound here. I will use as well the totem to like distract things a little bit, so we're getting further inside. The sweeper is as well pushing in here. That looks good. Now we have like this, and this looks already really, really solid. Now the next invis just for us. We are far away from the Guardian, which means we should hopefully be able to get a lot of value while at the same time avoiding that. So let's use another invis just like this. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, now take it out. Now take it out. It's my last rotation anyways. Come on, take down the Guardian. Yes, perfect. That was beautiful. The next step for us now is, I think, actually, as we took down so much of the base, where are we going in? I'm just right now a little bit surprised. Wait. Where are we going in? I am not sure. I think we're going in from the top side, trying to take down 2 air defense with the giant arrow. And we're not hitting a single one of them. It's perfectly fine because we have taken down so much in the middle of the space. Are you kidding me? I did not expect this. So let's do this. Let's use this one right here. We can raise things up quickly. So that's good. We can do it over there with the two rocket dunes and snipe things. That's good as well. Let's get this in here. We have as well, I think I will use the Royal Champion to like snipe the air defense and such maybe. So that might be a good fit. We can use this one right here. We still have the minion prince ability as well. I would try to like tank for the Royal Champion. That's good as well. When are we going to use? I think we're going to use the minion prince ability now because we're catching this entire back end. So that's good for us as well. We have dragons on the far left side. We have dragons everywhere. Let's distract this so the minion prince stays alive. We have some cleanup on the outside. I'm not sure where my arch queen is. Maybe she's stuck on some random walls. I guess that's what she likes to do. Let's do it right here as well with the next. And this looks really, really good. I mean, to be honest, the attack overall was quite bad after the blimp because I did not expect this value. I will be honest, I did not expect this value. That was quite crazy. So yeah, this is just the thing. But you can see it is quite a nice overkill considering that we have Tunnel 18 where versus the max base, it is rough. It is so rough. But hey, let's use the last couple of freezes. As well, something which you can utilize more, which can be sometimes annoying, are like air skeletons. And you can use the totem spell to like destroy them right away. This is like a really cool trick because the totem spell does 100 damage, which is for sure noticeable. But I mean, that worked out beautifully. Let's move on to the next base. And I know a lot of you might say now, iTzu, those attacks were super close. This strategy is not even that strong. So let's just do a replay for the final attack. So first, I can explain to you way better what to look out for. And second of all, I don't have to talk at the same time, which means I was able to concentrate way better as we're doing the attack. So let's dive into the explanation of what you're looking for. First things first, the Super Wizard Blimp. The Super Wizard Blimp, you have a couple of options here. You could go for this builder hut right here, or like behind it, so the wall breaks would open up the compartment towards the town hall, which could be an option, that's for sure. You have always the risk, though, that the Guardian is getting close, and if you take the Guardian out, the explosion of the Guardian is taking down your Super Wizard. So this is something which I typically try to avoid. Another thing you could go for is behind this builder hut. This could work, but then again, we could just land on top of the elixir storage. Another thing which we could actually go for, because there is a defending Barbarian King, we could tank with the Lava Hound those multi-arch towers in the air defense and actually fly over this one right here, over the Giga Bomb and over the Poison Tower. The Poison Tower would fire at our Lava Hound, and the Giga Bomb would be triggered by the Blimp. That would open the Blimp, but the Giga Bomb would be gone, so we could get crazy value over here. This has a certain risk because it's really easily baited with like a tornado trap and such. So I feel like the perfect sweet spot between balance and between risk and value is actually this elixir storage right here. So that's what we're going to do. Another thing is now, how do you handle sweepers? Typically, you can distract a sweeper with a totem spell. But even if I distract it towards this expo, for example, it would still fire into the direction of where the blimp is flying. So instead, I'm going with a freeze, and I feel like this is way safer. The next thing is just deploying my invisibility spells to make sure that the super wizards are moving further into the core, and with that we can take down a huge part of the base. And this is something crazy. As soon as you're facing rage tower bases, you typically always have this insane value. And the thing here is now, people could say, iTzu, you are so lucky that this is not baited. The question now is, obviously, meta. How is the meta going to shift overall? In the beginning, when Tunnel 18 is going to release, the really obvious thing is everyone is still going to defend Royal Champion Charge. So you won't have a lot of giant bombs and small bombs on the inside of your base. So flying such a deep blimp, no one will have this baited. You're super safe to go. Especially because you need one giant bomb and 2 small bombs to take down the new level of the Super Wizard. So heavy commitment on the traps. This is something you have to consider when saying, hey, oh, this could be baited. Long story short, with our next push, we're now going for the Fire Spitter using the Minion Prince ability. We have used the Eternal Tome quite early. But you can see Queen on the outside is fine. Whenever there's anything dealing damage, we just deploy the next Totem spell. And with that Totem spell, we'll just keep moving through the base. Keep moving through the base. The Totem spell is going to tank for us. And we have non-stop Totem spell reinforcement. The next thing you can do as well with the Totem spell is you do not always have to use it for your Dragon push. For this one, I'm using it for the backhand for my Royal Champion. And with that one, we have 4 heroes alive. We have like half of our dragons alive, and creating a really big, nice overkill. So you can clearly see this strategy has a lot of potential even versus fully maxed out bases, versus already bases with the new seasonal defense, which we won't have in the beginning right now, and then as well with a fully maxed out base and legend modifiers. So give it a try if you want to. I will have the link down below in the description of the video. I think Super Wizard Blimps are going to be incredibly strong on Town Hall 18, especially now in the beginning. So take advantage of it. Have some fun, and I wish you a lot of 3 stars. I will see you guys back tomorrow with the next clash video when we take a look at the next strategy. So let me know what next strategy you would like to see down below in the comments. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys back tomorrow. Until then, see ya, and bye-bye.